Here we have some short grain koshihikari rice, which I personally enjoy. And for me, it always works. And because of the magic of a rice cooker, all we do is press the cook button and it's ready. And to season this, we're going to add a healthy glug of sesame oil, a sprinkle of sugar, and a sprinkle of salt. Depending on how much rice you've cooked, this can vary in amount. So just adjust it as you go and taste it. The sesame oil prevents the rice from sticking too much, gives it a really nice aroma, and the sugar down until it turns into a nice deep caramel or deep toffee color. That's when I know it's really ready. And obviously if you taste it and it's too salty, you can add some more sugar. It doesn't stick to itself, doesn't stick to your hands, it doesn't stick to anything that it's touching, but also doesn't add unnecessary oil to the flavor and loosen up the rice. They're probably grilling this over fire or over charcoal, which is a very common technique used in restaurants in Japan. We had this amazing Japanese grill line. We don't want that because that's going to cause burning and a lot of structural integrity issues. I'm also going to brush a little bit on the grill. It's going to smoke really quickly, but hopefully that helps season and lubricate it up. Then carefully placing the rice balls on top, I'm going to try it out, let it brush the miso glaze, flip them, and grill the glaze side for just about 10 to 15 seconds. I don't want anything more than that. So you could definitely just brush this with soy sauce or soy sauce slash butter or soy sauce slash miso after it's been grilled and not reglaze that. But all right, let's give it a taste. Wow, this is shockingly delicious, flying flavor, and has such a nice crunch to it. We grilled it for so long, it's not a surface level crust, it definitely penetrates a good amount and really unparalleled. It reminds me of a lot of high-end Japanese restaurants that do grill over this kind of charcoal. You can't really hear it, but Rachel and I have a ribeye steak here, which we're going to thinly slice. And after that, I'm going to thinly slice an onion as well. I'm going to simmer these until they get nice and soft. And I'm going to add in the beef and slowly simmer this just until there is no pink. I have a lot of the extra juice and broth left over. I'm going to add a splash of soy and a good amount of sugar and reduce this. This brings me back to my trip to Japan, where you start by rubbing the grill with a little bit of beef fat and you start slowly grilling. Look for a crust, flip it over, season again, and look for more crust. Once that's done, I'm going to brush these with a little bit of that glaze I made earlier and cut these into little chunks because they will be going inside the rice balls, and also slice a little bit of scallion just to kind of brighten things up a bit. We'll see how the other ones hold up. So if you don't have a charcoal grill at home, a lot of times to make yaki onigiri, you could. So in a non-stick pan, I'm going to add a healthy amount of neutral oil, as the rice will need a lot to get crusty, and we're just going to pan fry them on medium heat until they are golden brown and crusty. Versus the grill, where you have a little bit of contact on the grates, most of it is exposed to air and flames and smoke. It's more of an even golden brown, less of a contrast of that nice little almost dark spots on the grilled rice balls over the charcoal. Charcoal grilling, especially with Japanese charcoal and a Japanese grill, it reigns supreme. The pan, because as you grill it in the pan is making constant contact with the rice and transferring a lot of heat from the metal to well.